Hello, everyone. Almost forgot to unmute the mic. I'm Doug. Welcome once again to Word Game Wednesday on Doug Man's Land, this humble little word game channel. So glad to see everyone tonight. Looks like we got a nice packed room. All sorts of folks, old and new here. Goodness gracious, there's a ton of people already. So in the interest of moving things along, I'll welcome all of you collectively. This is going to be a fun stream. I've got some cool stuff to talk about. Before we get right into the word games, I have something really cool I would like to basically announce. So I am going to give me one moment to properly set this up here. Long story short, while I set up what I'd like to show you, we have something extremely, I think, very special coming up in the month of December on the channel. We're going to do something that we've decided to name a very wordy holiday. So a very wordy holiday is our way of giving thanks to you, the viewers of this channel. I mean, I did some reflecting. Obviously, tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the United States. There are various traditions around the world over the holidays, but to share for those who may not be super familiar, in the U.S., Thanksgiving is really traditionally an opportunity for folks to kind of reflect a little and think about what they're thankful for. And I can tell you, among other things, I am extremely thankful and humbled and honored to be able to perform my wacky videos and live streams for such a wonderful audience. And I wanted to do something special. So we have a very wordy holiday coming up. So every day in December, that's 31 days. In addition to the daily Wordle videos that we publish, we are going to publish bonus videos every day playing a variety of different games. You know what? I think it would be better for me to do something special here. This is a little promo that is going to go out tomorrow to the world at large, but I'm going to debut it for you folks right here, right now, tonight. So without further ado, and I certainly hope I have the audio set well for this. Let me see if I can. I don't mean to tease this. I just want to make absolutely sure I get this right. And so make sure that you will be able to hear what we're about to play. We got to pull up a browser window, and I'm just scrambling here to make sure I get again, the correct thing set up so that you can hear the audio on this. There we go. It is now set correctly. So without any further ado, here is our little commercial that we're going to air tomorrow. Let's get started. Oh, do we not have audio? Oh, for Pete's sake. That's live TV, baby. Hold on. I have to temporarily unmute this. I am so sorry. Oh, for Pete's sake. That's live TV, baby. Hold on. I have to temporarily. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you do it live. Let's try this.
Hey folks,
Take
Doug
two.
here. Boy, it's that time of year again. No matter where you live or which traditions you observe, it's holiday season, and it is going to be a very wordy holidays here on Doug Man's Land. So here's how it's going to work. Every day, in addition to our daily Wordle episode, we are going to have a bonus episode each and every day of December, playing a rotation of really cool word games that we've all grown to love, including Dordle, Quordle, Octordle, Phrasal, and Hurdle. And guess what? That's not all. On December 31st, New Year's Eve, we are going to do a very special live stream with all sorts of fun and excitement and surprises that I will reveal as we get closer to the time. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can keep up with all the latest news and all of the details about a very wordy holidays right here on Doug Man's Land.
Well, there you go. So there you have it. It's official. A very wordy holidays coming to this channel throughout the entire month of December. I see some people are calling it Dougmas. You know, hindsight's 2020. I guess I probably should have called it that. But nonetheless, we've already done all the branding. And Cassandra Hammerstone, my producer, has informed me that we have it all set up. So it is going to be a very wordy holidays this year. And I am super excited. A lot of this stuff has already been produced, and I can't wait to share it with you. So having said that, let's get to our regular programming. We are here tonight to do some word games. We have our fun little rotation of things. We're going to play some Gauntlettle tonight. We got some Dordle, we got some Phrasal, we got some Wordles, we got some quordles, we got some quordles, a little of everything tonight. So lots and lots to get to. For those who are new to the stream and the channel, just a really quick rundown. Audience participation is not only allowed but encouraged. If you think you know the answer to a puzzle, a guess, you want to submit a starting word for one of our games, feel more than free to do so. Of course, feel free to chit-chat amongst yourselves in the chat. The only ground rules we have here are this is our place to just have fun and relax. We will ask... we ask you to, of course, yes, if you would please like the stream, that helps us algorithmically. It's super appreciated, and we'll keep any conversation of politics, religion, or wedge social issues out. Every other channel on the internet is for that. This is a place to just have fun and relax and not argue amongst ourselves. So, having said that, once again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. We're going to start with Gauntlettle. Again, for the benefit of those who are new this week, this is 5 Wordle-type puzzles back-to-back. We get to choose the opening word for the first puzzle. When we solve the puzzle, assuming we solve the puzzle, of course, we will have that answer pre-filled into the second puzzle, so on and so forth. When we get to the fifth puzzle, the answers from the first 4 puzzles are automatically pre-filled, and we only get 2 guesses to complete the Gauntlettle. So having said all of that good stuff, once again, let's get ourselves started. Let me see here, scrolling through the chat. I know there's a lot that I've missed. The first thing I see is Morb requesting that we start with point. That was the first thing I saw scrolling up. So we're going to go with it. So we're going to try the word point to start off today. And here we go. Point gets us a T in position and an I out of position. Hi, C. Workington, who has said Barbra Streisand. Fantastic performer. Big fan, big fan. I'm not sure what the context is, but Barbra Streisand is cool. So many people are more Kaleidoscope, Side of the Puzzle Guy, Fa Gaga. I see Raiden's Wacky World. I think that's the first time I've seen you. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Little Pigeons. Starry is our moderator. Thank you so much. Of course, our producer, Cassandra Hammerstone. Joseph, Fresh. How is, Joseph, how is the Wendy's holiday menu treating you? Do you have a favorite? I'm dying to know. Maveru45, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Linda's here. Linda1541 is here. Chev is here. Was chatting before the stream. I appreciate that. Let's see. Locomotive Train Station was also here before the stream. So lots of folks here. I think I've got caught up on the greets. Tim Pending Doom is here and has also suggested Merit, which is a fantastic guess, and we will go with that as our second. All right. And if anyone missed the little commercial thing, we'll play it again one more time at the halfway point of the stream. And, it's funnier the second time around, I promise. And I probably won't mess up playing it that time, the second time. So there you go. Merit gets us the E joining the party. So now we have an I and an E, both out of position. If I had to guess, I would feel like it's probably got an I and an E in the second and the third position, respectively. Although, yeah, so Heist. So Heist is actually H-E-I. Kind of an exception situation, and so we wouldn't qualify that because we've tested the I in the third spot. Islet is very interesting. I kind of like that. Let's give that a go. No, I thought that was going to be the answer. It is not, but now we know for sure that the I is in the second spot. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to make the next guess here. I'm feeling the word 8. That's what I'm feeling. There you go. And Fa Gaga got it right as soon as I said it. We also saw it in chat. So there you go. 8 brings us to the second hurdle or part of the Gauntlettle, where we have a T in position and an E out of position. So there you go. There you go. Hope everyone's having a good holiday week so far. I guess it's kind of already a holiday week. I mean, again, particularly for those in the States, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and many people will have the Friday off as well. Quest is very interesting. That's a good one. Hey, Colin Goes Retro. Thanks for coming by. Happy to see you. I hope you enjoy your time here. And by the way, Colin Goes Retro. If retro implies that you're into retro games, check out our sister channel, Reclaiming_Retro. And later tonight, actually, at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, I will be playing Oregon Trail live on that channel. So if you haven't gotten enough of me by then, keep in mind that will be on the table as well later. Let's try Quest. All right, I'm done plugging everything. Let's get to the puzzles. E now in position. So we have the E and the T both in position now. So we're looking for stuff with the E in the third spot. Sai lives in Cincinnati. Okay. When I think of Cincinnati, just based on my age, I think of the sitcom from the 70s, WKRP in Cincinnati. And even if you weren't around in the 70s, there's some really great classic TV you should look up and check out if you like to laugh. I would highly recommend. I think WKRP in Cincinnati was a timeless sitcom involving the radio industry, but it was super, super funny. Overt is great. Michelle Lamb, hello, first time joining your stream. Enjoy your content. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you enjoy playing word games with us tonight. Overt, Little Pigeons, that's a fantastic guess. Let's give that a spin. No, I'm very surprised. We not only didn't get the answer, but we got nothing lit up. The R and the O looked super promising. Sai is looking for cleft. Also a good guess. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mavru. I try to come up with the best words I can. Some misses, some hits. Little this, little that. Wow, cleft gets me the L in position and the F out of position, which really means it's in the front spot. So we have FLE blank T. I'm seeing, Odd Fleet, thank you for coming by the way. Everyone is calling out Fleet. I concur. I sincerely concur. And there we go. Now, one of the cool things about that is that when we do get to the, assuming, of course, we get to the final puzzle, we will know, among other things, if there's a double E in it, because we'll have tested that. So Fleet gets us nothing, which is interesting. Joseph likes to, knowing that there's a Daily Wordle video, thank you. I'm glad I help you enjoy your day. I do appreciate that. It genuinely does make me feel good when I hear that. Audio is a great idea. Kaleidoscope. An excellent starting word and a fallback. Now look at that, the U in the second position. If it wasn't for the fact that the D was gray, I would have went straight to fudgy. But nonetheless, we are now looking at words that have the second letter U in them at this point. So it's interesting as we go through, what we're looking for changes from moment to moment. Sai, have I heard of? Oh yeah, no, I am very familiar with both Scott Strasalves and Ranks. A couple weeks ago, I guess you might say I was a guest on Rise to the Equations live stream, and myself and Ranks were kind of like celebrity panelists, I guess you could say, playing a game, and that was a lot of fun. Big fan of Ranks. Also a big fan of Scott Strasalves. I love his content. He's very, he's easygoing, very easy to watch. I love the fact that he interacts with his son. It's really good stuff. I'm a big fan of both of them. Husky and Bumpy and Punch, these are all fantastic. I'm going to defer, I think, with Punch. It's just a weird sense I've got. Punch gets me the P and the U locked in, which is outstanding. All right. So now we're looking for PU words. Peace, Love, Jonas, 7056. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy your time playing word games with us. Puppy is interesting. I'm sorry? Pushy. I see. Yeah, I see pushy, puppy, puggy. All good. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate that. Do my best. Now, I guess pushy for me is the most attractive. No, it can't be pushy because we tested the H in punch. We tested the H in. So puppy and puggy are still on the table here. But I guess maybe we try either. Do we try either puggy or puppy here? Oh, you know what? I just realized that I have. Oh, we have a little bit of a technical scenario here. Hold on one moment. I may need to. We have to set something up that I goofed to do polls. So what I'm going to. Yeah, we are going to do a poll here. Pumpy is interesting too. Give me 1 second. One quick second. I'm going back to me just for a moment because I have to set something up to do polls. Thank you for your patience. I just have to set something up really quickly here. It's only going to take me a moment, I promise, and we will be able to do the polling. What happened? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I don't think it is a euphemism for a cat. I don't think that's what's going on here. I mean, I guess it's conceivable, but I'm trying to keep it as above board as I can here. I consider myself the hold on, wait. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to remember what was the analogy, Cassandra Hammerstone, that we made about it. I was trying to be the guy that replaced Dick Clark on New Year's Eve. I was trying to be the Ryan Seacrest of word games. Here, we can go back. We can go back down to the puzzle board. I'm so sorry. I just had to. We had a technical goof here. We fixed it. It's time for a poll. We are going to go between. Let's see, puppy and puggy. We don't want Boobygate. Yes, believe me, I have seen content creators burn out, I guess you might say, in their initial year and do things a little wacky. I won't drop any names, but let's find out right now if you are on Team Puppy or Puggy. With 3 guesses left, I think as long as we establish that we have a 50-50 going on, we should be in good shape. So I ask of you, my beloved audience, what do you have to say about this? Oh, this looks like a blowout. This is a blowout. I don't think I've ever seen a more slanted poll. I'm getting the results tabulated here. Bear with me. YouTube is tabulating the results as we speak. Puppy by a landslide. So congratulations to everyone on Team Puppy. Let's see what happens here. And there you go. Team Puppy with the W. Well done, everyone. Puggy just never had a chance. Puggy was like the third-party candidate that no one's ever heard of. Puppy, unfortunately, we will be able to test the final puzzle for 3 Ps. So I guess that's cool. But now we can look for. Now I'm going to take executive privilege here. I haven't used one of my favorite words in ages, so I am going to take privilege here and go with canoe. Forgive me, but I am going to indulge there. Canoe gets us an A and an O out of position, and now we go from there again, looking for words with an A and an O in them. Okay, so let's see. Oh boy, people continuing to file in. I apologize if I missed saying hello to you. But one and all, thank you for coming by. Oh, there's some really good ones. Aorta is good. Boast is good. Adorn is good. These are all great. Because I always like to go with the strongest eval letters, for that reason, I'm gonna go with adorn here and see where we go. What does adorn get us? Adorn gets us A, D, and O now. All out of position, I might add. So that means that board is still on the table. No, it's not. Board is not on the table. We tested the R. I'm sorry. So sorry. Board is not on the table. Roads. No, we tested the R. Gonad. No, we tested the N. So unfortunately, Team Gonad will not be taking the field here. Float. No, we need a D in there. Sodas. I mean, theoretically, I guess I'm open to trying that for position information. We should at least get some green here. Okay, so sodas. There's no S's in the word. We've got the O locked in. We know that the A is probably going to be in the third spot. Loads is not going to work because we tested the S. Low D. No, we tested the Y in puppy. Dogma. Dogma looks really good. That is an outstanding guess. As a matter of fact, looking at this, technically, I will lock in the D and the A no matter what after that. So I'm going to go with Dogma here. There it is. Dogma does it. So now, here we are. We've got ourselves in our final puzzle. Yeah, we do. In Fagaga, we trust, to be very sure about that. So we're looking for a P word here. We're looking for a situation where the E is going to be either in the second or the fifth spot and nowhere else. I feel like it's probably going to be at the end. There's going to be an O in the third or the fourth spot. So that's what we've got. What about prove? I like prove, probe. Could be a 50-50 between prove and probe. Prove or probe. So, there's a few possibilities here. I honestly think that this is going to be a 50-50 between prove and probe. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Toxic Z, thanks for joining us. What happened to Toxic A through Y? That's my first question for you. Were you responsible for their lack of presence here? I would like all the Toxics here, all 26 of you. It would help my numbers. Prone. Yeah, there's a few possibilities here. So we got prone, prove, probe. So I think we actually have... We have 3 possibilities, I think. Pros. Oh, my goodness. So we need an eval with 3 of B, V, N, and S. I agree completely. So, I mean, even something like the word beans would work. It doesn't really matter. Any word that gets 3 of those, to Tim Pending Doom's point. So I think I'm just going to go with beans. It's really all we need here. So we'll do that. And hopefully that will get us... Oh, no, we're not. Oh, beans is not in the answer list. Well, I'm so sorry. Bren's? No, not in the answer list. The heck is going on here? Pros. Yeah, that's a possibility. We're looking for a evaluation word. Let me see. Let me go back to that. I think we have no choice but to do an eval. That's my sense on this. Let's see. Snobs. Would snobs work? Not what's going on here? Yeah, it won't accept plurals. I see. I got you. Right. All right. So let's see here. We need something with 3 of B, V, N, and S. B, V, N, and S. You could still guess a valid word like beans even if it isn't in the answer list. Oh, I can? Okay. Maybe I was just not understanding. Oh, okay. You know, my bad. I apologize. That apparently that is an answer. Now, so this tells me that I've got prose is my solve. We've ruled out. We have ruled out. We've ruled out prone and prove and probe. So it has to be prose. Okay, I think we're in good shape here. I feel good about this. And there you go. We got it. Prose. Nice. Nicely done. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cool. All right. We have so many games to play tonight. I am going to move along here. Hey, Punchinello. Thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy. Pull up a chair, get your favorite beverage, and I hope you enjoy playing some word games with us. I would love to play another Gauntlet, but we've got a lot of games to play, and we're already a half hour in, so I'm going to move along here. Let's do a Dordle. We may only have time for one because some of the games we really love, we want to play a few of. But let's do a Dordle. Who has an opening word for me for Dordle? Dordle, of course, being we're playing two Wordle-type puzzles at the same time using the same guesses. Your channel, I've never seen your channel. I don't know, but I appreciate the compliment. I'll definitely check yours out. Time to bring back the pivot. The pivot. Interesting. Chev kind of got there first, so I will go with pivot. Pivot gets us a little challenging there. An O in one word and I in the other, both out of position. Let's see. Do I want to do a strict eval word here? Fudgy would have all. You know what? You're right, Rich. I like the way you think. My favorite word, my favorite second guess word, is on the table, as they say. Look at that. Didn't get much for it though. So we have an O and a U out of position in one, and I out of position in the other. We have so many really key. Here's the thing: we have so many key letters sitting here. I feel like what I really need to do is one more eval word. And here's what I'm going to pick. The five best letters on the board, unevaluated. Snare. I feel like we've got to get some results with snare. Look at that. Look at what we've got there. Snare got us results. We have R in position on the left puzzle with O, U, and N out of position. And we have S and R in position with an I out of position, probably in the third spot. So now we have things that we can work on. Morn, Impending Dune. We have multiple Morns. I am in agreement. Let's give that a go and see what we get. There it is. Look at that. We got Morn. Fabulous. And we get the M. So I feel like smirk. Yes, Rich saying smirk. I think we're probably going to get a consensus pretty quickly on smirk here. Yeah, everyone's thinking smirk. I agree. Let's go with smirk. There it is. Mourn and smirk. Mourn and smirk. Interesting combination of words. Interesting indeed. Let me see. I'm trying to do time management here and how we can have the most fun as possible. You know what? We're just going to be the one Dordle tonight because we've got some really fun stuff that we love to play that I want to spend some time with. So that was a little warm up. Let's move on to one of what I think has become one of our favorite games to play on the stream. Or at least it is for me. It's Phrasal time. I love this game, and I know that the chat has loved it. Last week on Phrasal, I think it was 5 or 6 or 7 in a row that we got within 2 guesses. We pretty much crushed it, and it was so interesting that we actually we clipped that segment of the stream, and it's going to be a video probably over the weekend. We'll post on the channel. It was just a cool thing a highlight reel that we'll post that up. But nonetheless, we're at Phrasal here. So Phrasal. For those who are new tonight, it's basically instead of playing a word like Wordle, you are playing a phrase. You can guess the guesses you do don't have to be a legible, intelligible phrase. They just to be a one-letter word, 3, 2, 3 here. The final answer will, however, be an intelligible phrase. So there's that. And also, you're going to see potentially, if letters come in green, that's locked in exactly. If they come in orange, they're at a position within that word. If they are purple, that means that that letter exists in a different word in the phrase. So it gets a little tricky if you're new to this, but you'll pick it up pretty quickly, I promise. So having said that, a cup of joe is an amazing starting word. Starting phrase, I'm sorry. Geez, if we get it in the first guess, I'm just going to be like, wow. Let's go with a cup of joe. Goodness gracious. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's just do this. Are you kidding me? Wow, look at that. I don't even know what to tell you. Wow. Okay, so I am, hold on one moment. I am going to be your human ad blocker. Let me move myself here and protect you from the ad. There you go. You're going to move me so that you don't have to watch the dumb ads. I think that is the first time. We played about 15 of these on stream. This would be, yeah, indeed, the first time. Last week we did like 7 in a row within 2. So there you go. Let's play another. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. So here we have 3 and 6. So I guess this is maybe closer to Wheel of Fortune than Wordle, but nonetheless, it's super, super duper fun. That is definitely the first time. Yeah, let us have a turn once in a while. Big Dipper, The Formal. Both of these are fantastic guesses. New Garden. I like all of these. I'm gonna go with Big Dipper. I think Tim was first on the draw. Let's see what we get with Big Dipper. Oh, I blocked you from having to deal with a corny mac and cheese commercial. In case if there's something you really would like to see the commercial for, let me know. I'll move my circle. Big Dipper gets us I, P, and E out of position in the second word. Wax poetic. How did you get wax poetic out of this? I mean, I love it. I think that's great. I'm just amazed at how good you guys are at this. Wax poetic. Yep. There you go. It's wax poetic. All right. I mean, Fagaga, you're slipping. It took you 2 guesses that time to get that one, buddy. I'm just teasing. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're doing practice, by the way. We're not spoiling the daily phrasal. This is a game. If you're into it, you can play it. I believe they actually do 2 a day, so it's once every 12 hours. The daily one resets. 5, 3, 5. 5, 3, 5 is the next one. So who's got an opener for us that is 5, 3, and 5? Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. What do we have here? 5, 3, 5. How about Speak the Truth? Trick and Treat is also good. Sound the Alarm. Fight the Crowd. Wow, there's so many good ones here. There's so many good ones. I'll tell you what. I was just playing one of the old zombie video games the other day, and so Fight the Crowd speaks to me. And just because it's just near and dear to me, I'm going to go with Fight. Oh, Fight the Crowd is probably really referring to the shopping season that starts Friday. So I like that. I just now realized that's what the... it's fun. We're wondering if Fagaga is the author of phrasal. That would be interesting. Fight the Crowd. So it's interesting. So we have H and T out of position in the first word. We have a T and an E. An additional T perhaps in the first word or a T in the third word. Same with that E. And then that D in crowd is going to be in either the first or the second word. Death and taxes. Death and taxes. Interesting. Trace the cases. Hey, oh boy, 67 Gaming. Thanks for coming by. What's that? Let's see here. I guess we'll try Death and Taxes. You know what this reminds me of? For those who are into game show nostalgia or game show trivia, there we go. There was a game show back in the 80s called Press Your Luck. And there was just a brilliant genius individual that got on Press Your Luck. And the game show Press Your Luck was just one of these cool things and won all the rounds. And that's what I'm getting vibes on. Do we want to continue with phrasal or move on? We're going to move on from phrasal? Okay. I guess maybe we've mastered phrasal. So we'll move on from phrasal. I think we're collectively too good for it at this point. But we'll come back to it next week. So let's go and play some Wordles. Let's start with a 4-letter word. We'll start with a 4-letter word here. Who's got a 4-letter for me? For a 4-letter Wordle puzzle. I think my chat may have paused for just a moment. Hold on here. There we go. Oh, hell. Peace. I love it. Peace, Love, Jonas suggests hell. I'm not sure how to interpret that, but I am fascinated, and so we're going to go with hell. Hell gets me an L out of position, and only one L. I just find that to be, I thought the delicious irony there. Sammy, how you doing, Sammy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Land. Let's try land. Land gets, okay, so we know that the L is in the second spot by process of elimination, so that's good. Just so the trivia, the guy from Press Your Luck, he memorized the prize. There's a prize board. You hit a plunger, it lands on a prize or a whammy, which means you lose. And he figured out that the sequence of the lights were not random, were a pattern. He memorized it and just went and won every game. So there you go. So we've got slit. That's an interesting evaluation word. No, SL blank T. SL blank T. So it is not slit. It is SL blank T. I'm going to go with slat or slot. Slat or slot. Slot, everyone is saying slot. So I'm going to go with slot. I'm praying it's slot. Please be slot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being slot and allowing me to keep this a PG stream. I appreciate that. Fantastic. Rise to the equation. Rise to the equation with the $50 super chat. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you so much. Helping us out tremendously. Rise to the equation, by the way, Friday nights, I believe it's 6 o'clock. Friday at 6 Eastern. Please correct me if I've got that wrong. Another fellow word game stream with a unique format that I think you definitely would enjoy watching. So please, if you're watching this stream, go ahead and check out our friend Art, who runs Rise to the Equation. Come on in. Let's play some word games. Settle in. Have some fun. So let's see, who's got, Infinital, we won't have that tonight, but that will be coming up on the channel at some point. I probably already said too much. I'm getting the nasty eye from my producer, but stay tuned. There's more to come. Let's do one more 4-letter, and then we'll move on to the 5 letters. Rise to the equation. I was just referencing how much pressure I had on me a few weeks ago when I was on your stream and needed to get the 8-letter puzzle in order to help folks win the prize. That was an enjoyable experience. I loved it. Boy, I felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders in that moment, and I'm so thankful that it worked out. We've already done hell. Thank you, Matt. We're not going to do hell twice. Let me see. Let's do star. Let's try star. Star, wow, star got me nothing. One of the best words I could imagine, and I got the big goose egg out of that. So, all right, fair enough. Let's see here. I did rise to the equation. That's right. Thank you. Plow. Yeah, plow will be 4 unique letters. What am I saying? 5. What's wrong with me? L, out of position. So that's good. Line makes sense here. It fits the bill well. No, we're here's the thing. We're clearing all the common letters out here. Line was great. I evaluated I, N, and E, and we got nothing out of that. Lice. Well, it's not lice, thankfully. Dull. Dull is compelling because we'll definitely know where the L is. Although I'm a little worried about running out of guesses here. But the same concept. Dull, pill, bull. These are all the same theory. Now, pill won't work because we tested the I. Dull is probably, if I was going to go with that, dull or full. It's fielder's choice, I feel. Dull. Okay, well, there it is. I guess we were good. It's not pull. It's not dull. It has to be bull. Let me just take a look. No, I'm sorry. We have a 50-50. I'm so sorry. We have a 50-50 here. We have full. Oh, actually, no. We have more, right? Full is on the table. Gull, like a seagull, right? Gull would be a valid word here. Hull. Oh, my goodness. Here it comes, folks. Full, gull, hull, bull, cull, right? So we have 5 possibilities. We have F, G, H, B, and C. F, G, H, B, and C. So, can we come up with a word that has at least 3 of those letters for eval? Oh, mull. Oh, good gravy. We have 6 letters. Chef will get 3 of the possibilities. That is correct. So really, here's the thing. To Tim Pennington's point, we have 6 possible outcomes. The best we can hope to do with 2 guesses is a 50-50 in the sense that we're going to take 3 of those and put them in an eval word, and there's a 50% chance we're going to get the answer. If we don't, we have a 1 in 3 on the final guess. So there we go. A fun math problem. We are going to do chef, and that's kind of like the Hail Mary pass. So we have a 50% chance of this working out, and the backup plan is a 1 in 3. It's almost like a poker game where you constantly have to do the math. Chef, Price is Right losing horns. If they weren't copyrighted, we'd be playing them right now. Unfortunate. But we now have a 1 in 3, so that means we are at, let's see, bull, mull, and gull. So we are going to do we don't do this often, but we got no choice. Trust me, Kaleidoscope, literal is probably on deck. We're going to do a poll to see if we can get a consensus here among bull and gull. And I'm going to add one more option. Mull. Bull, gull, and mull. And let's ask the audience here, please, if you would be so kind as to vote. And while you're voting, since you're interacting with the screen, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like on the stream, that will help YouTube tell folks that we're cool kids and people should come join us. And I greatly appreciate that. Wow, 20 votes. People are very invested in this, and I love it. I love to see it. 20 votes have come in. It looks like 21 votes. We have our highest vote total. Love to see it, and by a wide margin. Bull in a landslide. Thank you for liking the stream. Bull in a landslide, 25 likes. Thank you so kindly. I am humbled. Let's go with bull. Is bull the answer? No, it's not. It was gull. It was gull, which, by the way, not for nothing, came in last in the poll with only 4% of the 22 votes. Unfortunate. Now, hold on one second. I've got to fix one thing here. We've got to get our special thing that we do for those who are new to the stream. And I got to move my circle back. What we do here, when we fall down and we miss, we give ourselves a feel-good moment by playing Letterall. We only need one letter. Kaleidoscope has opened the bidding with the letter K. Is it K? No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's see those letters. Is it R? No, it's not. Punchinella with P. Is it P? No, it's not. Cassandra Hammerstone wants C. No, so sorry. So sorry. Chev, letter G. No. No, sorry. Tim Penning Doom with M. No, so sorry. Oh Boy 67 with O. No, it's not. Joseph with B. There it is. Joseph. Our resident Wendy's enthusiast gets it in 8 guesses. Congratulations, my friend. You are our first Letterall winner tonight. Well done, my friend. Well done. I'm sorry? Oh, I am so sorry. The chat goes so fast. Cassandra Hammerstone has just informed me that I missed Joseph's question. What is my favorite Thanksgiving food? That's a really good question. Here's the thing. I know I might get some heat from chat. I'm not a huge turkey fan. I will freely admit I'm not a huge turkey fan. I find it to be a bit on the dry side. I know there's a lot of ways to prepare it to make it moist and all that. I've just never been in. So given, I enjoy ham. And I know sometimes ham can be served at Thanksgiving. I'm always a red meat guy. You can always serve me a steak, but that's not typically a Thanksgiving fare. I will actually here, I'm limiting myself to the main courses. Perhaps a side would fit. I will tell you that my favorite side at Thanksgiving would be green bean casserole. So there you go. You've got a little. I like how KRP with the first 2 letters have to go something. That's right. A very strange coincidence. Good catch there. So there you go. Now, if you watch the show every week, you learn a little bit more about my personal life each week. So please do not send green bean casserole to my P.O. box. While I appreciate the effort, it probably wouldn't hold. So there you go. Mashed potatoes and gravy all the way. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. Here's a really controversial take. I think I mentioned this a few weeks ago, but I'll rehash it. And I may get some heat. I prefer instant mashed potatoes to real potatoes. I'm just laying it out there. I want to consider myself one of the more honest streamers you'll meet. So there you go. Stuffing, dressing. Not a big stuffing guy, not a big dressing guy. To be honest. Little Pigeons is horrified at green bean casserole. I don't necessarily, I get it. It's not for everyone. Kaleidoscope is making killer green bean casserole tonight. Fantastic. I'll be over right after the stream. I'll be knocking on your door. No, I promise I will not stalk my viewers. It will never happen. Joseph, I'm sorry, Doug, but that is nasty. You know what? That's a fair criticism. Everyone's going to have their own tastes. Vaz HD, you know what? We do have a 5-letter puzzle. Let's do a hard word challenge in real time. Vaz HD, to no one's surprise, gets us nothing. I'm just teasing you. Apparently, Mavaru's favorite Thanksgiving dish is the YouTube play icon. Do you enjoy that with salt or pepper? Brisket. I used to live in Florida, and there were some amazing barbecue places where you get brisket. If you're in the Southeast, I recommend Four Rivers Barbecue in Florida. Look it up. It's super, super good. Let's see. Do you know it's a thing? Well, it's a word game stream, but you see, I have the attention span of a small kitten, so sometimes we get distracted for a few. But thank you for indulging me. All right, thank and gives. Let's go with thank and gives are both part of this. We will do thank and gives next. How about blimp? Let's try blimp. Blimp gets me an M out of position. So there we go. We got a little movement here. Yeah, once in a while on the stream, I get distracted for a few minutes. I see a new shiny topic. I wax nostalgic on it, and I horrify the audience. And then I get myself back on the track. Bye, Doug. I'm going to go get supper. Okay, thank you, Joseph. Thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure to see you. We'll catch you next time. Musty. Ooh, Musty is a good one. Let's go with Musty. Ooh, Musty gets me M and U in position, S out of position. Interesting. Bucky's fresh biscuit on the board. Oh, Starry's Bucky's. For those who have never experienced, I guess there's a lot in the South, Midwest, Southeast. Bucky's is like a rest stop, but it's like a massive rest stop. Like, think of a rest stop the size of a Walmart, but with all sorts of amazing stuff. If you ever go on a road trip or you drive through the southern half of the United States, it's worth actually going out of your way to have a Bucky's experience at least once. Mucus has been suggested. You know what? Why not? Why not mucus? I think that's the way I feel about this. There it is. The answer was mucus. Just something I find adorable about the answer being mucus. Anywho, let's do another 5-letter and then a 6-letter before we move on to our next game. You know what? Hold on. Starry's was thank and gives. So I'm going to go with that because I think that's a great timely opener. Thank, and then we'll go with gives. If I can get that typed out, we'll be good. There we go. Wow. Ooh, we didn't get, we're not given much. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's see. What can we do here? I'm just looking at the board. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the board. Let's go scroll down here. Why not mucus? Dug out of context. Yeah, somebody someday will probably make a compilation. I'm sure that'll get in there. It's probably going to be Cassandra Hammerstone. I believe she's probably working on another compilation video. Quads, a great poker reference, or a sports medicine reference. Peace, Love, and Jones chanting Satan. I mean, hey, look, I'm not going to judge. Polar, let's try polar. Oh, hold on. How'd I put the cursor where it needs to be first? Then we'll do polar. Polar was fantastic. L in position, A and R out of position. Polar is excellent. You don't need to chant Satan anymore. Apologies for that. Rally. Ooh, rally's good. If we're on the fast food topic, there's the fast food place Checkers, which also is in some places called Rallies, also in the Southeast. Pretty yummy. There it is. It's Rally. Rally indeed. Okay, cool. Let's do a 6-letter, and then we'll move on to our next game here. Who has a 6-letter word for me? Checkers and Rallies? Yeah, no, it is yummy. The fries are delicious in general. What state do I live in? I'm in the Northeast. I'm a bit of a private fella, but I'm in the Northeast U.S. Where it is, we don't have seasons in the sense that it was summer like 3 weeks ago, and then we got like a week and a half of fall, and now it's freezing out. It is freezing out. It's turkey. Yeah, turkey. Turkey's outstanding. Yes, indeed. Let's do turkey. Turkey gets us an E and an R out of position. Good opener. Good opener indeed. Texas and still cold. Oh, wow. I know Texas tends to have some interesting weather patterns from time to time. I think it's maybe a myth that it's always warm or it's warmer. There are some times where it gets a little chilly. I've spent some time in Austin, and I loved it. Completely beautiful. Loved my time in Texas. But I was a little bit surprised by the the temperature variance at different times of the year. Relish is pretty good. I am not, as far as hold on. As far as condiments are concerned, not a big relish fella, but I know plenty of people are. Relish gets me the S in position. We still have the R and E out of position. Yeah, and go from 30 to 70 in one day. Yeah, that's variance I'm not sure that I'm super comfortable with. It's a shame because, again, I've always enjoyed my time in Texas, but the volatility is a little bit much. My parents are currently in Florida, and they tell me it's been cold down there. Yeah, you get the occasional, I was there for about 6 years. You do get the occasional chill. It's not like biting cold or anything, but you will occasionally get some chill during the colder months. Colorado is basically like what you described. Oh, I don't know that I've been to Colorado. I would love to visit sometime, though. I apparently can't spell. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's an honest criticism. You'd think that the guy that's a word game streamer would I could tell you stories about the spelling bee in third grade. Yeah, it didn't go very well. The weather can be crazy in the southern part sometimes. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. What do we have for words here? We were looking for a word with a S in the 5th location. Let's see. What can we do here? Multitasking ain't easy. Averse. A-V-E-R-S-E. That would be interesting. Let's go with averse. What do we got here? We got the E locked in. And now we know the R is in the 2nd position. I have to go with something. Thank you so much, Sammy. Thank you for coming by. Look forward to seeing you again next time. And have a great Thanksgiving. What's my favorite animal? Oh, interesting. I'm cool with, by the way, making this a part AMA. That's a tough question. I am an animal lover in general. I have had, let's put it this way. Growing up, I've had number of cats, number of dogs. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. I guess if push came to shove, I'm maybe a little bit more of a cat person than a dog person. I am at a phase in my life where there will be no pets because I have a lot of allergies, and I just need to be not sneezing pretty much at all times. So as much as I do love animals, that phase of my life has passed. But I guess you could call me a cat guy. Grease. No, we tested the A in a verse. Sadly, it won't be. Drowse. Hey, Cable Wire. How you doing? Good to see you. Browse also. I feel like maybe browse is where I'm at right now. Let's try browse. There it is. It's browse. All right. Cool. Yep. We have a bunch of cat people. We have the cat emoji. That's adorable. I actually love that. So there you go. Working to be a zoologist in the future. That's very cool. I think the world needs more people, veterinarians, zoologists. It's one of those. I think it's one of those professions that doesn't get enough interest, maybe, or isn't. I guess in school they might not necessarily. They're maybe wanting you to be a teacher, or lawyer, or firefighter, or whatever, but they don't necessarily say, "Hey, be a zoologist." So that's super cool to hear. So there you go. Cable Wire's 5 cats. Fair enough. Odd is a cow person. Hey, that's cool. Cows are people too, right? With that, I don't know why I said that. Let's move along. Again, one of the games that maybe second only to Phrasal, Quordle. Quordle is here. Oh, and you know what? Just a reminder before we start Quordle. December, for those who joined us a few minutes into the stream, I would love to run it again, but technically we'll have some issues with that. So I'll describe it as best I can. Let me go back to me real quick. We'll get to Quordle in just a moment. December, every day in December, we're doing what we call a very wordy holidays. We are going to do a bonus video every day in December, playing a rotation of Dordle, Quordle, Octordle, Phrasal, and Hurdle. So there'll be a lot of fun bonus content every day in December. And in addition to that, on December 31st, on New Year's Eve, we are going to do a very special live stream with a lot of fun activities and things that I will start to give the details to as we get closer and closer to New Year's Eve. But if you don't have plans or you're looking for something to do or check out, I highly recommend. I think we will have a lot of fun. So looking forward to that. Keep that in mind. If you want the latest info on what we are doing, obviously, please like and subscribe. If you're in the chat, you have subscribed, and I appreciate that. So all you got to do is keep an eye open, and we'll get you all the information. So very wordy holidays all December long on this channel. It is time for Quordle. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, the healthcare industry is certainly a thriving industry, as one would imagine. Ratio Men's Lucky, Fagaga with our first thing. So I will go with that. Ratio Men's Lucky. Let's give that a go and see what we get. Ratio. Oh, wow. Ratio itself was very good. Men's. All right, so what I like to do is, hold on, before we get to the lucky, we already have an unscramble on our second puzzle, timer. So let's just go ahead and take the easy layup, as they say. There we go. And we also, in addition to that, it looks like we have tardy in the fourth puzzle. So again, let's go ahead and take the easy stuff right away, tardy. And now we have two puzzles left, and we'll go ahead and fill lucky in to see what else we could get. And look at that. Lucky gets us L, A, C, and K all out of position. Oh, L, A, C, K, S. I'm so sorry. So we have slack. We have another unscramble. This may be one of our best quordles yet. There we go. So we get 3 guesses at the final one. We have a T in position, an N and an O out of position, so we can focus on that. I have thong, which actually seems pretty good to me. Do I know polygonal? No. I will look that up. I always look up things that people suggest I don't know. Thank you, oh boy. I appreciate that. Mark it on your calendar. I promise I'll do the best I can to put on a very cool show on New Year's Eve. Yeah, all right. So everyone wants the thong. So we're going to go with the thong. And there you go. 6374. Wow. That's definitely one of the strongest ones we've done in a long time. Very well played, everyone. Outstanding. Outstanding indeed. Cool. Well, let's get to it. Let's do another quordle. We've got time for a few more of these. I just did. You know what? I want to go through a couple different people's openers. Let's go with Kaleidoscope. Amity Flesh Bound has been suggested, so we'll try that next. I know we've done this a few times before. It generally does really good. Amity Flesh Bound. Once again, we have a gimme here on the second puzzle. Boule. Fantastic start. We have a little something everywhere. Chill on the first puzzle. Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, I wouldn't mind evaluating the C. Let's go with chill. There it is. Chill. Chill. So now we have 2 puzzles left on this round. Gloat for 4. Yeah, gloat looks good. I think that's a good opportunity. Let's go with gloat. There we go. Gloat it is. And now we have what I believe will be gauge or gauze. Yeah, it's a 50-50 we got. We've got a 50-50. We have 3 guesses. I don't think we necessarily need a poll here. It feels like most people are on Team Gage. Do we want a poll? We can do a poll, I guess. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. We'll do a poll. All right, let's find out what you guys think. Are we on Team Gage? Or are we on Team Gauze? Let's see what you got for me here. Are you Gage or Gauze? And that'll give you an opportunity to take a sip of my beverage. So far, I believe most, if not all, of the polls we've done tonight have been landslides, which is kind of interesting. You don't see that happen that often. So very interesting to see. Votes are now coming in. We are tabulating them in real time. Tabulating. We have a good amount of votes. It's pretty close. I'll give any last-minute voters a chance to get themselves involved before we call it. All right. I think we've got ourselves a winner here. So the results of our poll: 61% Gaze with a Z. So that's what we're going to try here. And no! Oh, looks like we were wrong. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Enjoying the stream. As always, big on setup. Thank you for the compliment. Hope you're enjoying it. All right, so I guess we're going with... Yep, there we go. Gage. Okay, that's clearly what the answer would have to be there in that spot. Cool. All right, let's move along. We'll play another quordle. Gaze is the sexier word, indeed. If we were doing, if this was like a hot or not type website, I would probably have swiped in the direction of gaze. Indeed. Who's was hoping to see the Z get some love? I get it. Now we got time for a couple more quordles before we move to Octordle. We've got some time here. Cable wire with an interesting one. Doubt Nymph Arise. Let's check that one out. Doubt Nymph and Arise. Doubt Nymph and Arise. So that third puzzle, I think the E is going to be in the third spot. If it was in the first, you'd be thinking Erupt, but we tested the U. So I'm with Crept. Yeah, I'm immediately joining everyone with Crept. There you go. Crept indeed. That in turn gives us an unscramble on the first puzzle, which is Cameo. You are certainly excused to use the lavatory, Peace Love. Thank you for letting us know. Let's see. Where do we go next here? Scrum. So mucus, or I guess mucus or scrum. No, scrum won't work. We tested the R. So it is looking like it's going to be mucus. A second mucus in one night. Look at that. So tonight's stream has been full of mucus. Omega. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely pretty confident in Omega there. Indeed. That damn mucus. Omega. There we go. Wow, that was a quick, economical, easy solve. Well done, everyone. Well done. Very cool. And we've got time. We can keep rolling. We can do some more quordles. We got time for maybe 2 or 3 more. How is mucus such a big part of tonight's stream? I don't know. I'm not trying to get a sponsorship from Kleenex or something. Although Kleenex, if you're watching, I would certainly be happy to endorse your fine tissues. Dumpy Chain and Store. Thank you for letting us know that you're back from the lavatory, Peace Love Jonas. We don't really need any other detail, but thank you for letting us know. Let's go with Dumpy Chain Store. Dumpy Chain Store. Wow, our openers have been extremely productive tonight. We have not had a quordle opener that didn't yield us at least one freebie, right? So here we have yet another unscramble on the third puzzle, the word horde. Very, very good openers tonight. Horde brings us to, I think the target is probably the first puzzle with S and Y in position and I and P out of position. I see spiky and spiny. So it's not spiny because we tested the N and chain, but spiky looks pretty darn good if you ask me. So I think I'm going to go with that. Let's go with spiky. And there it is, spiky. Phenomenal. So now we got 2 more to go. Not quite as much information here. I'm seeing the suggestion for anvil. I mean, I love testing the V and the L here. It does make sense. Arena? No, we need an I in the word. Oh, arena for the 4th puzzle. My bad. Let's go with anvil first. I feel a little more confident in that. There it is, it's anvil. Jeez Louise, wow, outstanding. And now I have a lot more confidence in arena since we've locked at least one A in the first spot. And REN would be unique. If nothing else, we're going to get a heck of a lot of intel if it's not arena, but I think it's going to be. And there it is. Whew. Boy, oh boy, we're just blowing through the games tonight with the greatest of ease. You know what it is? I mean, part of it is like we've been playing these games together for months now. Are we just collectively getting really, really, really good at these? I think that there's something to be said for that, which is cool. So we'll start another game. Okay, who's got an opener for me here? Who has an opener for me for another quordle? Well, I think we do like probably 2 more of these, and then we'll challenge ourselves to some octortle fun here. Wow, I'm waiting. Mucus, runny noses. Okay, Konstantinos, first of all, thank you for coming by. I'm so happy to see you here. That gave me a giggle. And you know what? This is going to be like a hard word challenge because there's a lot of overlap. It's going to be tricky. So let's see if we can work our way out of mucus, runny noses, knowing that we're going to really handcuff ourselves here. We're intentionally giving ourselves a very difficult spot. Mucus, runny noses. Boy, I got more than I expected. I feel like cover in the first puzzle is a really good bet. I feel confident enough to go with it. Cover. No, not cover. Ooh. Oh, now I'm in a bit of a jam here. Boy, oh boy. Crown on 4. No, can't be crown because we tested the C in the opening spot there for cover. Ooh, boy, oh boy. We put ourselves in a bit of a spot. Acorn. Yeah, we haven't even tested the A. Now, that I can get behind. We only have basically 1 mulligan. If it's not acorn, we're going to have to run the table. But we will have tested the A, which is super, super, super important. There it is. It's acorn. All right. Okay, and we lit up 2 other A's. Also super important here. So, okay. I feel like I want to focus on that first puzzle. Because we have the O locked in. We know the C has to be in the 4th or the 5th spot. Oh, we know the R. We know the R is in the 3rd spot. So it's ORCE, right? So it's force or horse or worse. We tested the end, so it's not Norse. So it's worse, force, or horse. So we got a lot of possibilities there. And we may have an AUNT trap. Oh, man, we got a lot of traps here. We're in trouble here, folks. Oh, we're in trouble. Force. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Where do we go next? Do we do a poll for the ORCE trap? A lot of people are saying force. All right. Leap of faith. So many people saying force. I'm going to go with it. There it is. Wow. Oh, I think you guys need to understand. We got incredibly lucky because horse was definitely on the table there as well. All right. So, let's see. What do we have here? We didn't get any new intel for the other puzzles with that. Cacti. People are screaming cacti. Tim Pending Doom also cacti. All right. Okay. Let's try cacti. Oh, T in the I eval. Hold on. There it is. Wow. Fantastic. Still in a bit of a jam, but boy, we've practically worked ourselves out of it. But now you're right. We're in the AUNT trap now. We're in the AUNT trap. So we have gaunt, haunt, daunt, taunt. Gaunt, haunt, daunt, taunt. So GHD. So if we can get a GHD word. So dough, right? DOUGH for eval. That's the answer. We need jaunt. Tim Pending Doom pointing out the jaunt problem. So here's what this feels like to me. This was similar to what we had before, right? So there's 5 possibilities. We could take 3 of them and evaluate them in our eval word. So we'll have a 60% chance of finding the answer with the eval. Our backup plan is a 50-50. Because if we don't light up something with dough, then that means it's either jaunt or taunt. So we have a 60% chance or a 50% chance. I like those odds. Again, the poker player in me coming out. So we're going to go with dough for eval. This is where we get our math hats on, kids. Will we get the answer from dough? No, we won't. So now we're stuck with taunt and jaunt. So we're going to get the poll started. Our fate rests in a combination of democracy and luck. So here I ask you, my good friends, are you on Team Jaunt or are you on Team Taunt? Please vote now. And if you had not yet liked the stream, please do so while you are voting. Distracted by mushroom soup making. Oh, that sounds phenomenal, Kaleidoscope. Mushroom soup is delicious and nutritious. I believe mushrooms are a superfood. Is that not correct? Okay. I was going to say, if the answer was no, I was just going to insist they were anyway. Superfood being kale, mushrooms, and Cocoa Puffs. Correct. Okay. I just want to make sure I got that right. Okay. We have lots of votes here. Oh, no, we don't. Did I not start the... Nope. Oh, I didn't start the poll. Nope. My bad. I am so sorry. Why do I not... Hold on. Oh, there we go. Wow, the whole time I didn't start the poll. I'm so sorry. Here we go. There's the poll. I got so distracted by trying to shoehorn Cocoa Puffs into the superfood list. I am guilty of... I let my tummy control the stream. Sometimes it happens, folks. I was distracted by the mushroom soup making... in my feeble attempts at being silly. So we've got, oh boy, a bunch of votes coming in here. And oh my goodness, we have looks like we got another landslide. Taunt, 80% of the vote. There will be no recount, ladies and gentlemen. No appeals. We are going to go with taunt. We're putting our faith in it. Is the answer taunt? Yes, it is. All right. We did it. I was just about ready to get the letter roll going. But alas, we will not need to do that. We've done it. Let me put my mug on the screen for a moment here. And let's move along to our next game of the night. It is a little old thing I like to call Octordle. There we go. All right. Octordle time. Octordle time. Now, for those who are new, Octordle, we're basically doing 8 Wordles at the same time with the same guesses. There's a few different modes on Octordle. I like to start with what they call rescue mode for the first game, which is where they'll start you with 4 really crappy guesses. They're supposed to put you in a bit of a pinch. We get a total of 9 guesses to solve the 8 puzzles. So we basically only have 1 and 1 mulligan only. Once we expend it, we must run the table to win. We have an incredibly good track record, however, on rescue mode. So let's see if we can't keep that streak alive tonight. So having said that, let's get to it. Looking at the board, I see the suggestion for Frost, which I believe will be the second puzzle. We have to be careful, right? Again, if the first guess we make isn't an answer, we've used our only mulligan, and I love Frost. We would obviously evaluate the F there. Toast. I mean, look, we're looking for toast. Trying to see which puzzle we're looking at for toast. I don't see it. I don't see toast. I'm sorry, Peace Love. Which puzzle do you believe is toast? Because I'm not seeing it. Erupt is being suggested. Oh, erupt for 7. VOZH. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend the eval right out of the gate. I appreciate the idea. I'm a little nervous about that. I will tell you that I find erupt probably our best bet. I mean, Frost and Erupt are they're both equally good. And I guess if I had to evaluate F or P, I would evaluate F. So with a little bit of nervousness, I think I'm going to go with Frost here. And we certainly hope that we either get it or at least light up a bunch of Fs. So do we have Frost? Yes, we do. We do. We did not, however, light up any Fs. But that's fine. We did get a bunch of additional green, which is super, super important here. So I will take it. And now 7 is clearly erupt because the E has to be in the first spot. Jose makes it Vogue on poetry. There you go. Absolutely. Erupt is almost certainly 7. Yeah, there it is. And we did strangely light up 2 Ps on other puzzles, so that was cool. I think I'm on Team Asset for number 8. I concur with that assessment. I feel comfortable enough to go with it. Yep, there we go. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Wow, look at this. Look at puzzle 4. We have a double S on that one. So that is important information to have. I feel like that's going to be an RASS. So we've got brass and we have crass. So there's a 50-50 there. Don't know if I want to play with that 50-50 just yet. But definitely a 50-50 nonetheless. Brass, crass, there's 3 possibilities. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, and that probably is the next spot that we have to tackle, right? Looking at this carefully, I think that kind of has to be the next thing we do. There's a few. Here's where I'm wondering if maybe this is where we spend strategically our mulligan, right? So B, C, and G. We could get at least. I'm gonna give you my. Here's what I think. I think we spend our mulligan here. I'm looking at the unused letters. My recommendation is the word bunch. We'll get B, N, C, and H evaluated. And I want to hope that with all 4 of those letters evaluated, we'll get enough color to get through this. Brain on 3. Well, interestingly, if we go with brain is potentially a mulligan, we get B, I, and N, and the benefit of possibly getting a solve. So you know what? For the multiple people that said brain, you sold me. It could be our mulligan, but it's effective for what we're going to evaluate. So we're going to go with brain here. And what do we get? Ooh, we don't get brain. We did spend our mulligan, but we got a lot of intel out of it, so I don't think I'm particularly... I'm not too concerned. We do obviously have brass on 4 now. We were given that answer. So let's just take it. And now we have grain or drain. So we're going to ultimately have no choice here but to hope for a 50-50. We have three. Wait a minute. We have three puzzles left in 4. So we still have. Is that really true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solved. We still somehow have a mulligan. Not sure how I did that, but we still have a mulligan. Okay. Bagel. Does anyone have bagel? A few people have bagel. Super confident in bagel. Let's just take that one down. So they'll get one of the 3 solved. Yep, we got bagel. So now we still have drain or crane. So not going to go that just yet. We have R, E, and N. So we probably have preen, right? Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of people saying preen in chat. That seems pretty safe. Let's go with preen. There it is. So now we're down to 2. So we do not, in fact, have a mulligan left. We have preen. Two puzzles left to do. We locked the P in position on the first puzzle. We haven't. Oh, peace. One has to be peace because it's a double E, and we know that the I is going to be in the second spot, and we haven't evaluated the C. So that's kind of a no-brainer to me. Yep. So now we're down to our final guess. So now we're at. We ruled out crane. So we've got drain. There's no. Yeah, we're not. We're safe. We're safe. We've got drain. Ooh, that was a close call. That one was a bit of a sweat. I'll be honest with you. Ooh, boy, oh boy. That made me a little nervous. But we got it right at the end. Well done, everyone. Well done. All right, let's do a regular octortle. Free octortle. New game. All right. So let's do a regular octortle. Who out there has an opener for you? Hey, Peace Love Jones, gotta go. Thank you for coming by. Enjoyed hanging out with you. I hope you'll come back again next time. That would be cool. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Start with Fjord. Do you want to just freestyle it? You know what? I'll tell you what. Oh boy, here's what we're gonna do. We'll do a tag team together. I'll start with Fjord. It'll make it difficult. Then I'll pick a couple words to go with it. Oh, Fjord definitely, to no surprise, didn't really give us too much. So I'm gonna go and put in maybe I'm gonna put in the word. Let's do shale. Let's try and get some super common letters looked at here. I'll come up with a combo between these. Oh, look at that. That lit a bunch of stuff up. That's nice. And I'll come up with one more eval word here. Let's see here. How about... let's see. B-U-T-C... what would be pinky, bumpy. Bumpy is good. Hey Raymond, how you doing? I like bumpy. Let's go with bumpy. I like that. Let's see if a 3-letter combo can get us enough breadcrumbs to be good here. Let's see. What is the most promising thing that's on the board right now? I see puzzle 2 looks interesting. We got the H locked in. We got R, U, and M out of position. Thrum for 2? Thrum. Well, I mean, we'd test the T. Can't dislike that. Interesting word. You've got my attention. It's thrum. Wow. Fantastic. What is the definition of the word thrum, by the way? Do we know?
Yeah, it's like, I think, like, you thrum it, no.
Let's. I'm going to request our producer get us a dictionary definition of the word thrum. Very interesting. Oh, it looks like Peace, Love, and Jones will be able to stay here. Thank you. Good to have you back. Uncle. Oh, I see. Uncle on 5. That's a good one. We could evaluate the N and the C. We could afford to do this. Let's go with Uncle. Whoops. There it is. Uncle. Cool. It looks like we have an unscramble now on the first one. Dutch. Michelle is correct. It is going to be Dutch on 1. There we go. Hey, Joseph. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your dinner. We are concluding tonight's Word Game Wednesday with quordle. So join us for a game or two. We can afford to do this. There you go, Tim Pending Doom. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. It's thrum, to play or pluck a stringed instrument idly. Interesting. Okay. And or a monotonous sound. Tripe, by the way, on 7, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, I'm sold on that. There we go. It looks like we have an unscramble on 4. It'd be piney. I think that's what we're looking for here. Piney, yeah, I think that is what we're looking for. There we go. And now I have INCE. And Vince won't be the answer. That's a name, so it has to be Wince. It has to be Wince. So let's go and take that. Yep, there we go. No, we're just plowing through this one. We have two left in this round. Boy, what do we want to do next? Spine. Okay, I've seen a lot of spines. So we have S-I. Oh, yeah, it's an unscramble. S-I and E are locked in. Okay, I didn't realize. I missed that green S at the top of that column. So, yes, obviously it is spine. And now we get 3 cracks at the final, the 8th word. We have A locked in. We have T, E, L, and S. So we do have an unscramble here. Least. Yep. It's definitely least. So we did not have much trouble at all with this one. Well done. Well done. We have time for another one. So let's go and get right into it. Who has an opener for me here? It's no Ian's. I apologize. Sometimes I's and L's look the same. I apologize if I got it wrong. But welcome. Thank you for coming by. It's Nolan Z. Wow. I need to get my prescription eyeglasses looked at. It's Nolan C. Thank you for coming by, Nolan. Apologies for botching your name. Black, white proms. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did ask for that one before. Let's go with that. Black, white proms. Wow, there's a lot that we got from this. Oh, my goodness. Well, all right. Let's just go starting with the first word. We have an unscramble for shake. We have probably wince, W-I-blank-C-E. I feel pretty sure about that. This is going to be one of those we just go right down the line, right? We have R-O-P-E, so we have grope. No, it has to be grope. There's no other possibility. Wow, are we going to go across the board here? Grope. 4th puzzle. P in position. H-A-R-L out of position. Therefore, we have an unscramble here. So that's Ralph. And Ralph would be a verb, which I believe we had this conversation a few weeks ago, which is to throw up, basically. I guess there's no clinical way for me to say that. 5th puzzle. We're just going right down the line. L in the middle, H-I-N-E out of position. Let me see what the folks on the chat have to say about that one. Using for 7. Bloke. Oh, bloke. Look at bloke is actually spelled out. Bloke is completely spelled out. I just have to type the letters. All right. Those are ones we like. And obviously P-R-I blank E. Pride. Pride is the only... prize. I'm sorry, pride or prize. So we may have a 50-50 later on down the line here. Using for 7. Okay. Multiple people suggesting using. There we go. So now we're looking for 5 and 8. 5 and 8. I'm more interested in 5 because we know that the 8 is a 50-50. Do we want to do a poll? Do we want to do a poll and just do the pride prize thing? We could do that. Oh, Helix. Wow, Helix. Boy, I would love to get the letter X a little love tonight. To Bending Doom, you had me at Helix. Look at that, Helix. FTW. And now all we need to do is solve this 50-50, and I am more than happy to throw up a poll to get it going. So let's see. Are you on Team Pride or Team Prize? Let's vote and see what we've got. And I think we'll have time for one more quordle after this. Octordle, rather. I'm sorry, Octordle. Octordle is what I meant to say. Let's see. Votes are pouring in here. It's pretty close. I'm going to give another second or two before we call it, but it's a pretty close. Yeah, okay, it's pulling away. All right, so there we go. With 66% of the vote, prize. So we think it's going to be prize. Is the answer prize? Yes, it is. Team Prize. Hell yeah. All right. And we gave that Z, we got the X and the Z some love on this one. There you go. All right. We have time for one more Octordle tonight. So let's get it started. Does anyone have an opener? I need one more opener. And if there are multiple openers, I apologize for the ones we don't do. Vince has already gotten there. Stuff, tater, gravy. We also have Happy Thanksgiving. We have 2 of them. Oh boy, these are both really cool, Thanksgiving related. We have time to do both. You know what? We have time to do both. All right, let's go. Let's try and do speed round the last 2. We don't need any more openers. We're gonna do Vince and Rise to the Equations suggestions. We'll do 2 more rapid fire Octordles. Let's start with stuffed tater gravy. Let's see if we can breeze on through here. Stuffed tater gravy. There was a bunch of overlap, so I don't have anything jumping right out at me. And I will pick a 4th eval word. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do blimp. B-L-I-M-P. No, I take that back. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm going to do blink because I want the N. One of the most common consonants. We're going to do blink is an eval word. And look at that. I am happy that I chose that. Because now we have a couple of good situations here. Do we? Or do we? Or do we? Waste for 2. Yeah, well, we only have 1 mulligan, but I like waste a lot. Let's go with that. There it is. We didn't get any W's, but I will take that movement here. Bumpy. Where do we see bump? Oh, on the 3rd word in M and P. You know what? Because we would evaluate M and P, I'm willing to roll the dice on bumpy. Oh, we missed it. Ooh, so we have run out of mulligans here. Oh, and sadly, we did get a couple P's. Ooh, we do have plain for the 7th word, so we have to take every easy one we can get and hoping to get position information for the rest. But now we're in a bit of a spot here. I won't lie to you, we're in a bit of a spot. Oh, my goodness gracious. So I guess maybe buddy for 3 was what we were looking for, right? I have 1, 2. I have a few people saying buddy. I also see inlay. Where are we looking for inlay? Oh, inlay on 8, and that's an unscramble, so I'm happy to go with inlay. Let's get that out of the way. All right. That gave me An A in position on the 6th puzzle. Most likely going to be bread. I can't imagine there's anything other than bread. So we got to go with the things that we're most confident in to get ourselves out of this sticky situation. There's the D. So this has to be buddy. I don't see anything anywhere where we're wrong here. It's got to be buddy. There we go. Peach for 1. C and H. Yeah. We got to do a little gambling here, and we're gonna get C and H evaluated. So let's go and take this peach. All right, and we got an H. So it's not shirt. Oh, short. Short. Thank you. Short for 4. There we go, and we have 1 shot. Kiosk. Kiosk, right? Kiosk for 5. That's the only thing we've got. Yeah, we got it. We did it. We got ourselves out of this little jam here. There we go. Boom. Boom. Well done. All right. We can't get no more wrong. That's right. We got it. All right. We got time for one more. I'm going to get Rise to the Equations starter here. Let me just scroll up. Happy, thank, and given. I love it. We're gonna close out tonight with Rise to the Occasions opener. By the way, like I said before, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Rise to the Equation. Friday, it's 6 p.m. Eastern time, will be the Rise to the Equation stream, so please check that out. I'm making the assumption that you're streaming this week. I believe you are. Wow, this was a good opener. Look at that. I believe we have a couple of unscramble situations here. But not every Friday. Okay, so not every Friday to be announced, but it is safe to say that this Friday. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. I didn't want to set you up for having expectations that you're going to be streaming if you didn't have a plan to. But thank you. Grand. Yes, grand for the 4th puzzle. It wasn't grand. Oh. What did I miss? Oh, gland. I missed the 50-50. I missed it, but gland has to be it, and we want the L evaluated, so I'll pick that up. There we go. We can recover. We're good here. What do we have here? Daunt. Right. Daunt for 8, and we get the U. Yep. I'm on board here. Yep, there's the Daunt. Hey, Sad Man. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Glad to see you. I know we're kind of winding down here, but thanks for coming by. Appreciate seeing you. My goodness. Aping. Oh, that would be for 6. A-P-I-N-G. Yeah, I mean, it's an unscramble. That makes sense. There you go. Fluke. Where's Fluke? I'm looking for Fluke. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see Fluke. Spear for 1. We did not test the S. So even if it's not, we do have the 1 mulligan, and testing the S would be what I'd want. Ooh, it was in spare. Oh. Uh-oh. Now we're in a little trouble. Oh, boy. Oh, awake on 2, right? Yeah, everyone's saying awake. All right. Oh, boy, we're in a bit of a spot here. We've got awake. L-E-E-D. So let's see. Bleed. Bleed or fleed. I feel like we got a 50-50. Yikes. Fjord. That is absolutely on the table for the 3rd one. You know what? The chips are down. We need a fjord. Oh, hold on. Well, I don't want to lose the last October of the Night on a typo. I would be disgraced if that happened. We don't need that. We don't need that. Bleed. Oh no, we've ruled fleet out, so now we know it's bleed. Okay. All right, so we fixed the word 7 problem. There we go. Bleed it is. So now we are down to 2 puzzles. We have 2 guesses, so we've got to run the table. Bacon for 5. The problem with that is we tested the B in bleed, so it's not bacon. Oh, goodness. Let's see. No, not bacon. Oh, boy. There's not a lot of consonants to look at here either. That's the thing. Let's see. Recap for 1. REC. Yeah, we didn't test the C. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it as well. I think we've got it. There it is. Look at that. And guess what? That gave us a C for our final puzzle. So we have C and O to home. But it's not bacon. Could it be macon? I feel like it's... Oh, cannon. So cannon is possible. Cannon or Macon? Am I missing something? So Macon would not be a proper or common noun. Okay. All right. So Cassandra Hammerstone is of the opinion that Macon is not on board. It's just cannon. So we're gonna go with cannon here. Do not put the 3 in the middle. I'm not sure what that means. No, do not put the C in the middle. Yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's why it can't be. You're right. Thank you. Rise to the equation. You just saved our bacon. I made it funny. Cannon it is, folks. There we go. He saved our bacon, kids. See his yellow 3rd spot. There it is. There it is. We've done it. That's right. Wow. Fantastic puzzles tonight. Fantastic stuff. Here's the deal. All right, folks. The time flies when you're having fun. So we are about at time for Word Game Wednesday. So here's the deal. So 2 things really quickly before we sign out. Well, 3 things. Number 1, thank you, everyone, for coming by today. A nice big crowd, all sorts of fun. Thank you again, Rise to the Equation, for the Super Chat. Please check out Rise to the Equation's YouTube channel and stream on most Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. If you missed the announcement earlier, we're doing a very wordy holidays in December on the channel. Every day in December, we're going to do bonus content. Please check that out. If you would like to hang out some more with me tonight, you're in luck. If you like old video games, over on our sister channel titled Reclaiming Retro on YouTube here, on Reclaiming Retro, in about 10 minutes, we are going to do about an hour-long program live, and I'm going to be playing the new rebooted Oregon Trail. So if you remember Oregon Trail or you think it's fun, you can watch me get dysentery and all sorts of diseases tonight in just a few minutes. So if that's your jam, you are in luck, my friends. So there you go. Reclaiming Retro in about 10 minutes at 8, give or take a few minutes. We're gonna have some fun with Oregon Trail. Of course, we'll be back next Wednesday at 6 p.m. for another edition of Word Game Wednesday. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. I hope you enjoy your holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or any other traditions you do. Enjoy, eat in moderation, and we will see you next